Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
PD Beats here from Popternative, speaking to Sophie Hyde about Good Luck to You, Leo Grande, which is going to be streaming on Hulu June 17th. Thank you so much for your time.
Hi, great. Nice to be here and talk to you.
Absolutely. I love this film. This film was very funny. Like, I really had moments where I was laughing and really enjoying it. But, you know, there are serious undertones and everything. And I feel like that's been happening for a while in comedy. You know what I mean? So I'm just wondering, does that happen or do you think it's planned? I'm just curious for this film if it was like planned that you were going to have both of it.
For sure. Like the funny, I think, was always going to be there because Katie's a stand-up comedian and Emma was really clear. Like, please be, it needs to be funny. But for me as a director, I find the kind of funny of it really freeing. So I am quite driven by like big ideas and sort of wanting to explore things about the human condition and whatever. But saying it's a comedy and leaning into it being a comedy actually allows those things to kind of have a lightness where, we can create a kind of pleasure for the audience that's, laughing, or it's a bit sexy, or it's deep and dark and interesting, or, it kind of gives you the chance to kind of use the whole palette, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I love too the direction of just movies and comedy these days too. And even like films that aren't comedies, they always have like those characters that they're not trying to be funny, but you laugh, right? Like I feel like you can't escape it these days.
Well, I like that sort of, because I think I like uncomfortability maybe. Yeah. So I sort of enjoy those characters the most. I'm not so much for a punchline, but yeah, there's a character in our film, Becky, who's very dry, and I love that. I will laugh or kind of be a bit shocked sometimes watching those things. But for me, that's like bliss. That's the kind of funniest.
A lot of moments in this where it's very dialogue heavy. It's conversation between two people after a lot has kind of happened with these characters. From a director's perspective, how do you tackle that, knowing that, a lot of the film is going to be this conversation? Because we enjoy conversations as the audience members. That come to mind when you're directing it?
Yeah, I mean, just choose two really great actors and they do it. I always want the talking and the kind of touching to kind of be a continuum. So I'm always thinking about those as one idea, I think, and the movement between them. The dialogue's fun and funny, and everyone has to learn it and has to get it right. So that's a big challenge, and the actors have to do that. I can't help them with that bit. What I can help them with is kind of their intention and what they're doing, and certainly, what else is said. What's going on between them that isn't necessarily in the dialogue. But honestly, just have great actors and also a creative team who can allow those actors to do long takes where they can stay inside the performance rather than kind of dropping in for a line. And that's a challenge for the whole creative, team.
Yeah.
But a good challenge and really enjoyable to watch and be part of too.
Oh, absolutely. And very quickly, I mean, Sophie Hyde is a storyteller. That's what you do, whether you direct, write, act, it's storytelling. What excites you specifically about storytelling?
I love the kind of combination of exploration that I get to do where I'm with actors or writers or whoever, and I get to explore things. And then I get to kind of offer up, not an answer, but like a whole lot of ideas and thoughts and questions to an audience in a story. I'm not really someone that wants to write an essay about it. I want to let people experience something and not be kind of certain of all of the answers to it. So that
absolutely.
Yeah.
No, that's so well said. Thank you so much for taking some time and chatting with me. People are going to be able to see your film June 17th streaming on Hulu. It was great chatting with you. Thank you so much.
Hey, it's lovely to chat.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.